Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to recap the second game of the NFL Wildcard, the second and final game of the night. I'm here to talk about the Kansas City Chiefs beating the Miami Dolphins, 26-7 reaction. Fucking Miami Dolphins suck ass. They were frauds the whole season. Never beat a good team besides my Dallas Cowboys in a game which they got lucky. Tua sucks. 20 of 39, 199 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Motherfucker throwing in double coverage there in the fourth quarter. Like, I'm watching this shit on fucking Peacock. Yeah, I wasted my fucking time watching this game. Because at least the Houston-Cleveland game was at least competitive through like the first 2 quarters. This game was never even competitive really, besides when the Miami scored a touchdown, which made it 10-7 earn that. Tyreek Hill didn't do much. Tua didn't do much. They couldn't get the running game going. It's not like the Chiefs played that great offensively. Yeah, they put up 26 points. Most of it was field goals. And then they got 2 touchdowns sprinkled in. From Mahomes. 1 passing from Mahomes and 1 from Pacheco. The Dolphins, I told everyone in the preview, or if I ever said it, that the Dolphins, or on Discord or whatever, that the Dolphins would struggle in the weather, this cold weather. They're not built for it. And I was right. Tua was trash. He threw for, under 200 yards. Tua in cold weather games is just not good. Yeah, he had a hell of a season, but a terrible, disappointing to a promising, exciting Miami Dolphins season. Mike McDaniels, man, he will need to find ways to win big games on the road against good teams, and Tua must be better against good teams in December and January. Are they going to pay Tua? I don't know. And if any Dolphins fans watching this, what's your honest opinion on Tua? Or do you think they'll pay him? I don't know. I think he's good. I don't think he's great. I don't think he's the answer for them at quarterback going forward. But I don't know. I feel his lack of mobility just keeps him from being elite in the modern NFL. With weapons and a smart offense, he can carve up bad teams, but he hasn't proven he has the skills to beat good ones. That's his lack of mobility keeping him from being elite in this modern NFL. You gotta be mobile. I mean, I'm sorry. You gotta at least be somewhat mobile, and he just isn't. I mean, I get this is his first fully healthy season with a winning team. But he's got a lot to learn if they extend him. Top 10 QB with a top 5 outburst. He's good, unfortunately not nearly good enough. He's just lucky he has Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. Good. He can perform when external factors are at bay. He doesn't have an X-factor ability to take over like a lot of modern QBs. Granted, Brady was unathletic too, but you can win with him. But a lot needs to go right for Tua. Elite defense, elite O-line, good offensive play calling. Offensive play calling wasn't that good. McDaniels' play calling was scared. I don't know. He just can't win big games. I mean, he had a hell of a season, but Tua, you were awful tonight. He just cannot win when it matters most. Yes, he led the league in passing yards, but I don't know. He was 10-1 against teams with a losing record, 1-6 teams with a winning record. And then he deflects responsibility at the freaking post-game media thing. I mean, I don't think he threw anyone under the bus. They had a lot of stupid penalties, so he didn't. Wow. So I shouldn't say that. But they just didn't come together and play the way they wanted to. Just delay games, communication errors. Just nothing went right for them. As for Kansas City, they advanced to the next round of the playoffs. Now we're done talking about Tua and how bad he was, and the Dolphins' offense as a whole just scared play calling. Nobody really played well. The running game couldn't get going. Tyreek Hill didn't do much besides 1 touchdown. Guess we'll go over more stats. Raheem Mostert, 8 runs, 33 yards, 4.1 a carry. A chain, 6 carries, 9 yards, 1.5 per carry. Patrick Mahomes had more rushing yards than freaking. He was actually the leading rusher. Or not the leading rusher, besides, Pacheco was their leading rusher, but he had more rushing yards than Raheem Mostert and Devin Achane. He nearly outgained him by himself. Tyreek Hill, 5 catches, 62 yards and a touchdown, 2 catches, 33 yards for River Crocraft. Cedric Wilson Jr., 3 catches, 37 yards. Jalen Waddle, 2 catches, 31 yards. Smythe, 3 catches, 12 yards, and Chain, 3 catches, 21 yards. The defense didn't get a single sack on Patrick Mahomes tonight. They couldn't get any pressure. The Chiefs' offensive line was actually good tonight for once. The Dolphins in the season 11-7 only scored fucking 7 points in the playoffs. What a fucking pendejo face for Tui Tagovailoa. Patrick Mahomes, 23 of 41, 262 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions, had 2 runs, 41 yards. And he's 28 years old, and is in his 6 years of starter, has more playoff wins than Aaron Rodgers. Believe it or not. But, the defense, he should be thanking his defense, because they have a championship caliber defense. Like, their defense has been really freaking good this year. And I knew they were going to win at home. You know, it's a home game for the Chiefs in the Wildcard round. Cold weather. The Dolphins don't play in the cold. You just knew they were going to win this game. Pacheco, 24 runs, 89 yards, 3.7 yards per carry, 1 touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco's been a freaking beast this year. He had the dagger touchdown. Like, that dude's good. And some incredible individual performances as well, I thought, from George Karlaftis, Chris Jones, Rashee Rice was great as well, Nick Bolton, Travis Kelce, just a bunch of players. Rashee Rice, 8 catches, 130 yards, 1 touchdown. And he was playing at SMU last year, and he nearly has outgained Tyreek Hill in the last 2 years of the playoffs, and he's a fucking rookie. Rashee Rice has been playing good for the Chiefs this year. He's their number 1 receiver on that team. Travis Kelce, 7 catches, 71 yards. Pretty solid game for Travis Kelce. Like, the Chiefs are flawed. They have a lack of reliable receiving weapons outside of Kelce and Rice. But this physical iteration of KC is a pain to play. Like, they run the ball well, and their defense is legit. And they're a defensive football team. Their offense isn't that good this year, but their defense is really good. And Justin Watson, 2 catches, 20 yards, and Noah Gray, 1 catch, 20 yards. And when Kadarius Toney didn't play, now y'all benched. So I mentioned that because I thought it was funny. Their defense was pretty good as well. I think sacked 2 times. They were 6 of 15 on third down, where Kansas City, and they had 25 total first downs, where the Dolphins only had 13 total, 1 of 12 on third down. They just can never get anything going on the ground. Just can never get anything going offensively besides that 1 touchdown they had. So yeah, good win for the Chiefs, 26-7, and they move on to the AFC divisional round to play either, I believe, Buffalo or the Steelers. One of those 2 teams. So yeah, it's really hard to say for this game. Tua sucks, and Chiefs win. So until next time, I'm out. Peace.